Hey, welcome to the brand new series 1000 Paths to Go Broke. You see, the internet is flooded with success stories. Everyone's selling you the dream. But guess what? No one's talking about how people go broke. And today we're talking about one of the most overhyped business ideas that everyone seems to be obsessed with opening: a coffee shop. So, what are you actually talking about when you talk about coffee shops? Because not all coffee shops are the same. There are 5 major types. 1. The OG chain cafe model. Think early 2000s coffee spots serving literally everything. Coffee? Yes. Steak? Why not? Noodles? Sure. It's a cafe-restaurant hybrid, kind of like an identity crisis in a menu. 2. The third space model, aka Starbucks, where they don't just sell coffee, they sell a lifestyle, a place to work, chill, or pretend you're busy. 3. The micro-cafe model, small, low-cost, hyper-efficient stores that focus on speed, convenience, and scalability. For the super-sized coffee shop model, this isn't even a coffee shop anymore. It's a freaking event space that happens to serve coffee. 5. The specialty coffee model, high-end niche coffee for snobby connoisseurs who can taste hints of lavender in their $7.50 espresso. And today's horror story? It's about Jack, a guy who picked option number 4 and thought he was going to print money. He opened a 4-story, 10,000 square foot coffee empire in Shanghai. Opened June 12th, 2018. Closed January 24th, 2022. Total investment, $840K. Where did the money go? Initial setup costs. Store renovation and interior design, $560K. Coffee equipment, $56K. Kitchen and bakery appliances, $56K. Furniture and decor, $168K, because vibe is expensive. Monthly operating costs. Rent, $21K per month. Payroll, $21K per month, 30 employees. Staff training, $14K up front. Jack's strategy? Not just coffee, he built a luxury social hub for corporate events, executive meetings, and high-end bougie gatherings. He loaded up on projectors, sound systems, and VIP experiences. He even hosted flower arrangement workshops for socialites. And for 2 years it worked. His shop broke even in 2 years and life was good. And then 2020 happened. Boom! 3 months of forced closure. Rent? Still due. $63K down the drain. Payroll? Still due. Another $63K gone. Total loss? Over $98K. And it didn't stop there. Lockdowns, restrictions, and companies cutting 70% of their events killed his business model. But Jack didn't give up. He went full survival mode. He cut costs like crazy. Saved $252K in 2021 alone. But no matter what he did, he was still bleeding cash. Why? Because his entire business was built for corporate clients. And now those clients were gone. He tried to pivot to regular customers, but that's a whole different battlefield. In China, you've got 3 types of coffee customers. 1, Starbucks people. They pay for the brand. 2, Luckin people. They want cheap and fast. 3, snobs who only drink single-origin, hand-poured, ethically sourced organic coffee. Selling coffee to regular consumers is not a business. That's war. Let's take Shanghai World Trade Center as an example. 3 massive skyscrapers. And guess what? Coffee shops. Everywhere. Lobby? A brand new C-sort just opened. Behind the lobby? KFC's K-Coffee is ready to steal your business. Side entrance? Lawson's got your caffeine fix. Across from it? Manor Cafe. Step outside? Tim Hortons, Starbucks, and some new coffee brand backed by Yum. Brands are waiting to eat you alive. And now it's not just coffee shops. Convenience stores sell coffee. Fast food chains sell coffee. You can probably get a latte at a gas station. Prices range from $1.12 to $5.60 per cup. And no matter where you turn, there's always someone undercutting you. Jack finally realized something. You either have a killer brand or you go super small and dominate delivery. Take Luckin Coffee, for example. 20 square meter shops, minimal staff, 200 plus orders per day. At that scale, you might survive. But even then, you have to constantly optimize operations just to stay alive. Jack tried everything to compete. Online marketing on Xiaohongshu, China's Instagram, Pinterest. Promotions on review platforms like Dianping, China's Yelp. Flash sales, new product launches, all the gimmicks. But here's the problem. None of it worked. Because he wasn't just competing against other small businesses. He was competing against corporate-backed monsters. By 2021, Manor, M-Stand, and C-Sort, all VC-funded coffee chains, were expanding at breakneck speed. These guys didn't care about profits. They just burned money to capture market share. Jack? He was a guy with a dream. They were a well-oiled war machine. And it gets worse. The coffee labor market exploded. These big chains poached baristas with sky-high salaries. Jack's employees jumped ship. It was like watching a swarm of locusts destroy everything in its path. Jack fought hard. But the brutal truth? From 2018 to 2020, business was booming. From 2021 on, The harder he worked, the worse it got. Because success isn't just about effort. It's about timing, and sometimes the market just doesn't give a damn. So Jack did the smart thing. He cut his losses and shut down. At least he didn't sink deeper into the quicksand. Now let's move from Shanghai to Hangzhou. Meet Rose. She's 25 years old. Passionate about coffee. Took professional courses. And after 2 years of working a boring corporate job, she quit to chase her dream. Opened her coffee shop May 2021. Still in business today. Her strategy? Go viral. But here's the catch. Her location sucked. It's in an old rundown neighborhood, 1.3 kilometers from the nearest subway. Surrounded by elderly residents who don't drink coffee. Still, she went all in. 60 square meter shop. Annual rent? $7K. Total investment? $42K. Spent heavily on interior design to create a vintage aesthetic. She had a co-founder, and together they split the costs. Each put in $21K, covering setup, training, and initial operations. To get famous fast, she used a hype-driven strategy, aesthetic design to attract young customers. Promotions on social media, influencers and bloggers hyping the place. Before opening, tons of KOLs, aka key opinion leaders, contacted her for free publicity. The result? Huge opening success. She made back her $42K in the first few months. But here's the thing about viral businesses. They never stay hot forever. With internet-famous businesses, the growth pattern looks like this. Explosive start and sudden plateau. Rose's coffee shop boomed at first. But after a few months, traffic plummeted. Weekdays, 1 or 2 sales per day. Weekends, maybe 20, 30 orders. Most of them? Delivery. She got lucky. She's local, lives with her parents, and has low personal expenses. Her co-founder? Not so lucky. He pays rent. He needed real income. 1 coffee sale per day wasn't cutting it, so he took a day job. Now, he only drops by after work to help out. Going viral is easy. Staying profitable? That's the real challenge. Many of the best coffee shops aren't famous. They're quiet, steady, and built for the long game. Why do they last? They have a stable local customer base. They don't have to constantly launch new gimmicks. Their product is like bottled water, boring but essential. Meanwhile, viral coffee shops? People aren't buying coffee. They're buying a vibe, a scene, an Instagram moment. And deep down, the influencer culture is just about one thing: spending as little as possible to pretend you're rich. That's why so many hot coffee shops turn into cold, empty shells overnight. All right, folks, let's talk about Kevin. This guy thought he cracked the coffee code. So he opened a warehouse coffee shop, purely delivery-based. Yep, no dine-in, no takeout, just delivery. And guess what? It flopped hard. Kevin thought he had a cost advantage. Dirt cheap rent $210/month, upfront payment for 3 months, which is $840. Ultra low renovation cost $1,050. Total investment? Just $7K. Because he only did delivery coffee, he kept it minimalist, replaced a few light bulbs, got a custom-made bar counter, bought some basic coffee equipment. But here's the problem. Before opening, Kevin did a ton of market research. He even traveled to Yunnan to visit coffee farms, which sounds super professional. But let's be real. Dude probably just wanted a trip there. A lot of entrepreneurs do this. They call it market research, but in reality, they're just stalling. Why? Because actually starting a business is scary. It's easier to research forever than to take action. Then the worst possible opening day. When did Kevin officially launch his coffee business? The 6th day of the Chinese New Year. Yes, a national holiday where literally no one is ordering coffee delivery. Brilliant strategy. Sales report, a slow-motion car crash. Month 1, 3 to 4 orders per day. And most of them were from his friends. Month 2, 5 to 6 orders per day. 150, 180 orders total. Revenue? $500. Enough to barely cover rent. Month 3, he gave up. Kevin's fatal mistake was that he didn't understand how coffee delivery works. His logic was simple. Most coffee shops don't make money from dine-in. Most coffee shops don't make money from delivery either. So, what if I just cut dine-in and only do delivery? But he missed one crucial fact. Coffee delivery isn't about delivery, it's about takeaway. What is takeaway? Your shop is between a subway station and an office building. Commuters order online, pick it up after they get off the train. You're located right under an office tower. Workers grab their coffee on the way up to their desks. In most coffee businesses, delivery makes up only 30% of sales. The other 70%? Pickup customers. Kevin's shop had neither. No foot traffic. No pickup customers? Just pure delivery orders, which were too unstable to sustain the business. So today we looked at 3 different coffee shop failures. 1 viral cafe rose, blew up fast, died even faster. 2 B2B event coffee space, Jack. Corporate clients disappeared, couldn't pivot. 3 low-cost delivery coffee, Kevin. Ignored takeaway traffic, had no customers. The coffee industry is huge, but it's also insanely competitive. If you don't have a clear business model and solid market positioning, you're just another casualty waiting to happen. If you enjoyed this kind of Go Broke episode, let us know. And if you've ever been destroyed by a business, contact us. We might just turn your failure into the next episode. See you next time on 1000 Paths to Go Broke.